Senator Josh Hawley delivered a fiery speech in which he held nothing back against the cultural rot that has taken over so many American institutions. Senator Hawley calls out the universities. He calls out the media. He calls out the entertainment industry. He calls out Big Pharma. He calls out Target. He calls out Bud Light. He even calls out Republicans who are too scared to take on this culture war. There's a new religion out there, and Senator Josh Hawley is calling it the religion of woke.
Well, now we face a new Marxism. A new Marxism that is rising in this country, a cultural Marxism that has infected our universities. It has taken over much of the media, the entertainment industry, and it now totally controls the Democrat Party. A new Marxism that wants to see our history completely disparaged, that tells us America is systemically racist, systemically bigoted, that the soul of America is somehow warped. This is a Marxism that says that there's no such thing as male and female, that there's not two genders, there's 2,000 genders, and it tells our children that the way God made them is wrong. Yeah, this is a new Marxism that is the greatest challenge that we face, and it has infected even our corporations. And I'll just tell you this, the left, they're always saying separation of church and state, separation of church and state. But here's the deal. These new Marxists want to give America a new religion. They want to impose on us the religion of woke. It is the religion of transgenderism, critical race theory, and open borders multiculturalism. And they are shoving it down our throats. The leftist elites have proclaimed themselves as the priests of this new religion. They're the high priests. Here's the problem. The country doesn't agree with them. They're wrong, we're right. It's easy. And the question of our time is, who's going to lead this country? Who's going to run this country? Is it going to be we the people? Or is it going to be the new priests of wokery? That's the question we face. And now in this time of challenge and trial, we need Christians to rise to lead. And just think of the onslaught of these new Marxists, of these new priests of woke. Look what they're doing at Target, trying to force on us and on our children this gender ideology, this transgender ideology. Look what they're doing at Bud Light, a company that tells every red-blooded, blue-collar working man in this country that he needs to be re-educated. I mean, really, look what Big Pharma is doing. Big Pharma, let's tell the truth, Big Pharma is making millions, if not billions of dollars on chemical abortion drugs that kill our children in the womb. They're profiting off of it big time. Those same companies are making money hand over fist doing what? Making drugs that sterilize our children, telling them that they shouldn't be the gender that God made them to be. Now, I tell you what, all across this country, we see these corporations pushing relentlessly this Marxist agenda, pushing relentlessly this religion of woke. And some Republicans I've heard recently, some Republicans have said, oh, but I don't like culture wars. I don't want to have to engage in a culture war. And they also say, oh, but don't criticize corporate America. We mustn't do that. I just say to those people, listen, we may not have started this culture war, but we're going to win it. We are going to win it. And as for corporate America and criticizing them, let's get one thing straight. Corporations are not people. And there is no reason why corporate America should control this country. I've got news for these corporations, these woke corporations. We are not going to surrender this nation to the cultural Marxists in the C-suite. No way, no how.